Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sinking City. Last time we did a quest for Mr. Throgmorton here, and now we're on to the second part of the quest to track down the mirror that had been stolen. So let's go find a door that we need a key for. Pretty sure he said it was on the second floor. Yep. The Unknown Africa, Francis Throgmorton.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Like father, like son. I'm looking sharp, but I guess that's the point. Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune. Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune.
It's actually kind of annoying that they have, that they let you check the same thing twice.
1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
Francis Throgmorton's expedition to Africa has proven to be one of the most ambitious, if sadly unappreciated, undertakings of 1891. He has returned with numerous historical artifacts, invaluable anthropological research, a newborn son, christened Robert, and a plethora of fascinating cultural insights. Today, in an exclusive interview with the Oakmont Chronicle, he has agreed to share some of those insights with us. Okay. What about this? Oh. Okay, that's weird.
Now, that kid looks a little familiar.
Francis, divorce is no simple matter these days. It never has been. In my legal practice, you must clearly define the fault you shall present to the court, the most common options being cruelty, adultery, or an incurable mental illness. It's my impression that your firstborn's death at the tender age of 7 dealt a blow to Bethany's health. I do sincerely hope she recovers, but the court won't share my concerns. Besides, Oakmont Asylum seems to be a very well-run place. Regards, Chauncey. Okay, but is that all the evidence? I hear whispers. Maybe I should just go and talk to what's his face.
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon. I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories. But, even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. You know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that. Have a good day.
Oh, okay. And I guess that is what I need to do to finish that. Alright, well, if he won't talk to us about her, I guess our next stop will be the asylum itself. Just over here. May as well just get on the boat over here. Since we need to anyway, although it looks like they don't want to give us the boat here. Bricks. I wonder if I went over there, if they would give us one there, or if they're really going to make me run to that one. Which is, you know, further away from where I need to, or want to go anyway. But I should be far enough away that the boat, yeah, moved. Alright. So straight ahead, second left, it looks like. Will be a good place to go. Oof, that's a tight squeeze actually, but it should be fine. Am I not speeding along? Although I imagine when we're dealing with, like, Lovecraft stuff, going to the asylum probably isn't the best location to go to. But I'm assuming I was correct, and I was. Good. Right, well, normal people walking around, so that's always a good sign. Use the term normal very loosely, but, you know, whatever works. Okay, I need to find the front gate to this place. I wonder how often we go back to these places. Like the ones that they marked on the map for us, like the asylum, the hospital, police station. Like, I imagine the hospital and police station are probably quite a bit since they have the records there, but...
I'm looking for Bethany Throgmorton. You got any patients by that name?
We'd know if we had a Throgmorton. Although, we do have a Bethany. Or rather, we did. She's missing. And not on one of her usual walks.
Her usual walks. You let patients leave the building?
Oh, Bethany was harmless. And she always came back. This time, well, I've never known her to be like that.
You mean she broke out?
Yes, knocked an orderly out cold. She was out the door in a moment. It took us all by surprise. She's usually harmless.
Any idea where she went?
No. She had been odd recently, though. Muttering to herself, and she drew this strange picture on her bedroom wall.
That's interesting. Can I take a look at her room?
I suppose it couldn't hurt. She had a separate room downstairs. Here's the key, but do watch out for broken glass.
Bye.
Alright, downstairs we go. That's upstairs. The mountains of truth you can never climb in vain. Okay. Ah, stairs down.
The blood's almost dry. There's enough dope left in here to knock out a horse.
Too bad they didn't use it on her. Maybe she wouldn't have got out.
At 7 years each, that's a lot of bad luck. I'm glad it's not mine. Someone had a field day defacing these.
Weird, though.
Huh.
Oh, there's the other half.
Was this taken at gunpoint?
All I do for my dear Hammond. I cannot forget that. Shame on me for thinking that reprobate Squint had more common sense than greed in him. He got the mirror, and I do not care how he did it, but when the time came for the exchange, he wanted more. So much more, he had the gall to threaten me. Said he'd find a new buyer. What's done is done. No one has the right to come between a mother and her child. Young Hammond Throgmorton, Francis Throgmorton's firstborn, has been pronounced dead. Mortally injured in a mysterious accident during a family holiday, little Hammond could not be revived, despite his doctor's best efforts. The funeral will be held later this week, with only family and close friends attending. This dark and tragic hour, we are trying to remain grateful for all we have, including baby Robert, shouted Francis Throgmorton. As my sole remaining heir, I will do all I can to protect him. Nope.
I will find it, baby boy. I promise. Just tell me more.
I don't think those are supposed to be off the wall like that. Shell casings and gunpowder. Oh, we got a thing.
Stop right there.
You no longer have any power over me. I have found my Hammond. He's shown me the way. Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. I can't believe it. The answers have been there since last century.
Time to piece this one.
Randall Glassworks.
I mean, I have to just
You
kind
no
of
longer
assume that
have
it's
any-
1, 2, 3,
Stop
right?
right there.
Bethany escaped the asylum after getting the mirror from Glover. Next stop looks to be a factory called Randall Glassworks.
Okay. Well, it doesn't say that it was all the evidence yet.
Someone had a field day to fix
Yeah.
a maze.
I mean, I don't know. Hmm. What's the rest of the evidence? Huh. I mean, I'm not... Did just say key evidence and not all evidence, right? I don't know. I mean...
Seems that Bethany had a thing for mirrors. You know anything about that?
Oh, yes. Poor soul. She was convinced there was a boy called Hammond living in her mirrors. She talked to him every day.
I see. Bye.
Oh, there we go. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, we did have to talk to Throgmorton after we found everything else in the first part of this investigation. Alright, so we need to find Randall Glassworks. I don't think it gave us an actual address, though, did it? Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. Since the last century. Alright. I guess we need to maybe go to City Hall, right? Because they would have records of like they would have records of businesses and factories and that, right? I mean, the newspaper maybe. No, I don't know. Let's go with the Shells East because we can just head north from there to get closer to City Hall. North, right? Yeah. Hey, we found the fish market. Good for us. Oh man, not another blocked off road. Oh, that's an infested area. Alright. Let's see, what was it bigger, right? More rifle, carry more submachine gun rounds, more revolver, shotgun. Generate health, more health. You know what? Fuck it. Let's work on our endurance. Okay, so if this is a infested area. I'm guessing that I probably shouldn't go through it. Since I don't know if there's... I don't know. Like, I should probably look up what infested areas really are. Because, like... Is it just combat? And they're, like, there to, like, block off certain pathways? Is it, like... If I go in there and clear it out, will it stay cleared out? And will I receive anything for doing it? Like, I don't know. You know what? Before we walk past this one, I'm going to take a quick look. See, sinking city, infested areas. Okay. I don't know. It seems to be mixed results on whether or not you can clear them out. I'll do a little more research after we're done. But it seems like the main suggestion is to go in, grab anything close to the entrance, and then just leave, from the people who say it can't be cleared out. But then there was other people who say that as long as you trigger every spawn, even saving and reloading, they won't come back. So, which one's true, I don't know. Like I said, I'll look into it more after we're done. And if all it is supplies, that might be something that I potentially do off camera. Because if all it is go in and it's just like a combat zone, I don't see the point in using video time for that. Well, that's weird. Big old rock. Let's see. Yeah, no fast travel here. Let's see, just straight ahead. Yeah. It's weird though that there's two results for that, where it's like, nah, you can't clear it. And other people, yeah, you can totally clear it. I feel like, I mean, to be fair, if the way, like I said, the very quick like couple of things I read there, the one person did say that you had to trigger every spawn in the zone in order to clear it. So it's entirely possible that people who don't think they can be cleared didn't trigger every spawn. But who knows?
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
Well, if that's the way it is, then that's the way it is.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
Bye.
Alright. Archives would be over here. Yeah, there they are. No. Bethany's next step. Well, enterprises, right? That's businesses. After the flood, since the last century, I'm assuming just since the century, that 19th century is correct. I don't. Citizen, legal occupation, no. Salvation Harbor. Randall Glassworks, proprietor Dr. Randall, South Salvation Harbor, Skipper Road between Eel Street and Comshore Street. Salvation Harbor South. Skipper Road right here. Between Eel and Comshore. Well, there's Comshore, there's Eel, so it's somewhere in here. That is a hell of a ways away. Also, I just saw they have a place called Octopus Avenue. But I guess if I fast travel to Salvation Harbor North, I can just work my way down the streets, assuming none of them are blocked off, and that should be easy enough. I mean, yeah, I was going to say, there's got to be a fast travel point right outside of here. I mean, they're not going to make, they're not going to make you travel a distance to look up records all the time. Right, so right here. And just head south, I guess. South this way. Dude, I don't think you're moving. Not that I guess you're sitting in the driver's seat anyway, but. Alright, south we go. Just fine. Right, I forgot that it's not a straight shot that we're doing here. Got some twists and turns. Alright, let's see what we got. So I need to make the next left, and then the second left, and then the first right. Next left. Oh, that's the first. I can't tell if what I just saw was weird, like an in-universe weird, or just like it's a video game weird and shit's flying. It should be here, and then next. I guess technically two rights, but one is kind of a forced right. So we finally fought something other than those little things, eh? In Dude's house in the last part, but I don't know if that's like still considered like a weak enemy that like you don't really. I mean, it didn't do anything, but it did take a few shots. And I mean, if those little fuckers had come in at the same time, it might have been able to do something. Like I don't even know what it was attempting to do is the thing, because it was like, it almost looked like it was trying to like open up its base, which is weird. I mean, I'm assuming it's this big red building on my right, just because it stands out, but no, maybe not. Just try the door. Oh, I mean, it's supposed to be between here somewhere.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Kind of wish I could, you know, ask about it.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
You know, we have all these people, but I can't. Can't ask, like, hey, do you know where Randall Glassworks used to be? I mean, this looks like a big factory. Let's try this one. Oh, that's not a door I can get. Ah, here we go. Wow, that submachine gun was fucking strong. It annihilated that thing over there.
It looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Okay. Downstairs and up.
Some sort of treatment solution. It must be what they use to turn glass panes into mirrors.
Alright. Over here.
The door won't budge.
It's very clearly locked. Huh. Okay, I want to check upstairs first thing, because that is, that looks like the correct way.
A human face. Hold up, I'll unlock the door.
Okay. Oh,
I don't know who you are, but boy, am I glad to see a human face. What you doing here?
I'm, looking for someone. An old woman with a mirror. Have you seen her?
Huh? Oh, I mean, yeah, there's old Bethany. She comes here pretty often. Brings us food, blankets. You know each other?
Not yet. I'd like to meet her, though. You know where she is?
Yeah, it ain't good news. Bethany was in the storeroom when the wild beasts came. She locked herself in. I got a spare key, but...
But there's a catch. Am I right?
Yeah, we wounded one of them, but he's too tough. He's right outside the storeroom. She can't get out. We gotta get in there. We'll starve without those supplies. I don't think we can take him, though. I hope Bethany's all right.
Okay, I'll deal with it. See you soon.
Alright. So is this going to be like a mini boss, I guess?
This used to be an okay place to live.
They hide. They hide underwater. In the pools, in the puddles. Can't be too careful.
Do all mirror makers look this shifty?
Doubt it.
Oh, nice work. It looks like the craftsman's gone out of business, though. Too bad. Who knew that so much planning went into mirrors?
Okay, well, if what we're coming across is supposedly a big guy, guess I should probably use my big gun, or bigger gun. That was it? Really? Alright. I wonder, was he there before? Alright, well. Whatever, hey buddy.
I killed the monster.
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
hard.
yeah. I heard the ruckus from up here. Great job, mister. Here's the key. Take anything you need, and please make sure Bethany is all right.
Oh, I will. You can count on it.
Alright. Now the real question is Bethany actually here, which she is not. Never thought this city would surprise me, but Francis Throgmorton did just that, clearing the way for his preferred heir by getting rid of the other. The man honestly believes he did his son a favor by stuffing him in the mirror ways. Didn't want to kill him, as if that's any worse than what he did. Me, I'm just happy to share what I know. Should Francis want to bring his son back, hopefully he can find the kid a new body to live in. Done with this wretched city, time to move somewhere warmer. Okay.
His house. Randall's house. Hold on, Hammond. We're almost there.
For some reason, I keep thinking B will get me out of that mode.
Someone's been stocking up.
Yeah. Is that it? Doesn't seem like it's it. Did I miss something? That thing looks weird. Oh. I still don't get why you just have to like stand there and stare at it for a while.
That's a thick book. Thick enough to be someone's life's work.
The Mirror Waves. Key evidence collected. Good. Is that it though? No, doesn't seem like it. What else? Oh. Warrant to enter and search the premises of the Randall Glassworks Salvation Harbor to investigate recurring complaints of suspicious activity at night and interrogate the suspect Gaunter. Oh, that's it.
Stocking up.
Alright. So I'm guessing by the search warrant we need to go to the police station. These mirror waves are cold, alien, and hostile environments that warp and defy the world they reflect. Souls and minds pass through them disembodied, and should one be trapped there, they make for agonizing, inescapable prisons. To extract the trapped soul, a practitioner will need a valid repository for it, but be aware, once the soul has been extracted, its prison seldom survives. Alright. So back to the police station then, I guess. A lot of gunpowder and shell casings. Were these here before? And I just, like, did I really miss those cupboards? Man, I apparently didn't do a very good job looking around down here. But I got all the evidence. That's what matters. Okay, now, what are the odds that there is... I mean, there's got to be a fast travel point around here somewhere, yeah? Like, just please, basically. Like,
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
I mean, I don't know how close I have to get to one. You know what? I'm just going to look up. Let's see, Sinking City... Fast travel locations. Gonna give me a map. Okay, that's Grimhaven Bay. Here we go, Salvation Harbor. There's a fast travel actually just north of here, it looks like. So good. Let's go to that one. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm assuming the whole reason why that search warrant was in there was to direct us to go to the police station next. Oh, that's the fish market. Alright. Weird variety of clothes on the people in this place. Sweaty. Alright, well, I guess we don't really have... oh, here is the search. Suspects, witnesses, victims. Officers. Oh, I guess suspects, right? Instruments of crime. I mean, Salvation Harbor. Well, I guess we're looking up a search warrant, right? So that would be under documentation. Mirror Maker's house. Residents fled the city. Last known location, Oakmont, Northern Old Grove, the corner of Windhalf and Gold Bridge. Suspected of disrupting public order, subversive behavior, and counterfeiting. Alright. Northern Old Grove on the corner of Windhalf and Gold Bridge. So right about here. Oh, somebody crying outside a police station. That's probably not a good thing. Alright, closest fast travel, only fast travel in Old Grove is south. Ammo is scarce. Fleeing is often a better option. Maybe, but at the same time, I don't really plan on getting into situations or combat situations where I have that option. Because I feel like if you have the option to flee, you probably had the option to not get into the combat in the first place. And I mean, so far, everything that we've come across combat-wise, we've pretty much had to deal with. Because, like, it's been, like, in the road, like, in investigation areas. So it's also one of those things where it's like, I feel like they had to set it back when they did. Because, like, nowadays, you get one of those, like, wildebeest things. Get a picture of that online. There's going to be people flocking here to try and, like biologists and shit, to try and figure out what the fuck it is. Like, there's just no way there wouldn't be. Alright. Is this the house? It's on the corner. I mean, is this the right house? It hasn't shown that it's a investigation. Maybe it's like the one across the street. Oh, there's a person outside that one. Can't get in there. I mean, to be fair, it very well could be that one. Like, I don't know. It could be that first one we went into. Oh, yeah, of course. The one that has all the enemy noises in it. Okay, so revolver stronger. Okay, I don't hear anything else, and my sanity returned, so no, I'm hearing shit again.
These have been here a while.
Oh, and I can go out the back. I mean, let's check, I guess, upstairs. Oh, did I not leave this? Oh, I can't carry any more gunpowder. That's fine, because, once again, I shall just make more bullets. Boop. Okay, I'm not hearing anything out here. I am kind of hearing a little bit of a whispering thing, but...
And the biggest mirror exhibition in the history of Oakmont, including Master Randall's finest creations. His manor into a museum of vintage mirrors, collected over many decades.
Okay. A simple warding spell can be created through the application of sympathetic magic. To establish an accord that affects an entity, one must find a similar entity that has a powerful bond with the other. Okay.
Somebody's been doing their homework.
I guess I should probably be doing this as well, but... I mean, is there... else here? I don't know. Oh, I saw that.
Where does one find a miniature coffin like this?
Right? Okay, downstairs it is. Got it. I mean, that was my next stop anyway, but... Oh god, how deep is this basement? I mean, is this another... Yeah.
Life can be cruel. Would have made a better father proud. What the? No, my head. Damn it. I can't.
Okay, what? Oh, there's a reconstruction up there, but what the hell was with the mirror?
Hey, let me out!
Okay. So does that mean that if my sanity is too low, my mind's eye thing won't work? Oh wow, I gotta go all the way up to get the reconstruction. Boosh.
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a way to free you.
Okay. Oh god, the other spot's way down there. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh no, there is more upstairs too. Good lord, this is a long pathway for these.
These rites, they might buy me time.
Okay. Good lord, so far to run for these.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
Time to piece this one together.
Okay, so she brought her son here.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
And then she looked at the papers up here. And then created that little,
These rights, they might buy
because
time.
that's supposed to buy her time, and I'm assuming that's what this does.
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a way to free you.
Bethany set up some sort of barrier to buy time while she tries to free Hammond. I could remove it by destroying her ritual mirror.
Like this mirror, or like the one downstairs. What is this? Throw stuff? There we go. Busted. Now what? I didn't even know like how to brick. Although I don't have it anymore. Where the hell did I get that from? Well, I mean, I did that, so let's check down here to see if that...
Oh, no, no. You can't have him. I won't let you. You can't take the mirror. You hear me?
Bethany, calm down, please. I mean you no harm.
No, you won't take my child. Not again. I won't let you.
It's okay. We can talk about this. I know the mirror's important to you.
It's my son. My son. His soul, his very being trapped in the mirror. Cold, hungry, scared for decades. It's... okay, it's so hard to understand. His body is dead, but his soul is frozen in glass, unable to move on or return without help. Oh, Francis thought this was merciful. Oh, the wretch.
What do you mean to do then?
I can call Hammond back into his own body. Don't judge me. This may seem unnatural, but we will be together. Everything is ready. I'm sure it will work. I only need to break the mirror to release him.
I can't go back empty-handed.
And I won't leave without my son.
I mean... So, I have to assume that if I go to take the mirror, I'm going to have to kill this chick, because there's no fucking way she's going to let it go. I can let her do the ritual, break the mirror, and then just take the mirror afterwards. I mean, he wants the mirror, he never, and it's been stolen multiple times, so...
Well, I guess you've got the right to try. Go ahead. I'll have to find some way to sweet-talk Robert.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Life can be cruel.
Oh, thank you so much, newcomer. You made the right choice.
That it?
Oh, thank you so much, newcomer. You made the right choice.
Are you gonna let him out now, or... I mean, I didn't get the all evidence collected, though. So, what did I miss? I mean, it has to be in this house, right? Like, they haven't done it yet where, you know, they... Hmm. What could I have missed? I really don't know. Looked at everything.
These have been here a while.
I just noticed that the mirror broke, or the mirror that I broke up here is... I see. It's weird that I had to break that mirror in order to get her to spawn downstairs, but I mean... Oh, wait. What do we have here? Oh, bullets. Francis Throgmorton, deceased Darling Scholar and Adventurer, is once again a most eligible bachelor. The divorce court hearing took place this Tuesday. No press were allowed in the courtroom, but the results were made public immediately after the ruling. Bethany Throgmorton's deteriorating mental health was deemed a sufficient reason to terminate the couple's marriage. There has been enough mourning, said Francis, while exiting courtroom. Our son Hammond's death was a tragedy, but we must stay strong. It's a pity Bethany could not. Ew. So, I mean, the baby's alive and back in its own body. Its own body is currently in a coffin, but theoretically she's going to take it out of the coffin and care for it. I mean, if she divorced his dad because of the baby, or I guess his dad divorced her because of the baby dying and her going nuts, and he doesn't even know who the fuck she is because he was too young to remember, there's no way that what's inside that coffin looks good. Just saying. The hell is this place? The Carpenter Manor? Like, there's absolutely no way that that looks good. That's gotta be like mummified at the very least, I feel, considering how many years it had to have been. I mean, dude fucking grew up and had his own son who grew up, like... Oh, also, I don't know where I'm going. I just need to go talk to Throckmorton. He's right here. I have no idea where I was fast traveling to.
I found a disturbing book, Mr. Throgmorton, on mirrors. It spoke of imprisoned souls. Now level with me. What is it you're after?
I suppose there's no point in being coy. I have learned that I once had a brother, Hammond. My father robbed me of him. Hammond is inside the mirror, trapped by sorcery. My father's doing? Why, I cannot guess. But he is a Throgmorton. He must be saved.
I was too late. The mirror. I found it broken.
What? No. How? How could this happen? Oh, my brother, my poor brother. I expected better from you, Mr. Reed. By gay, I did. No, Drock, just go. Leave me to my ghosts.
Both worlds. All right. Well, see now, if I came and talked to him after finding the book, I probably would have let him. I probably would have taken. Well, no, because then I still would have had to kill her. I mean, I feel like they didn't really do this very well, did they? Because I mean, knowing that he also wanted to save his brother means that you could have brought the mirror to him, and he may have been able to, put the brother's soul into a not rotting corpse. But then you would have had to kill the mother. And like right there, the mirror's like, he's worried, like, oh no, now that the mirror's broken, I can't get my brother out of it. But you didn't have the option of telling him that his brother was no longer in it. Also, that case took way longer than the last one. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. We still have some other quests here. I'm not entirely sure which one I want to do. Lived in Northern Salvation Harbor. I mean, maybe we'll do... Because, I mean, Letters from Oakmont and Field Research, I think, are both from base game. But Fool's Gold and Mystic Tomes, because I picked those up in my room, I have a feeling that they're probably not. So we'll probably do Field Research and Letters from Oakmont next part, if I had to guess. I don't know what... I mean, Field Research is pretty straightforward. I don't know what Letters from Oakmont is about. So, like, I don't know what exactly we're going to be getting from these. So we may do Letters from Oakmont first, just because it may take both parts next week to do. Because, I mean, there is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. And I don't really know if there's, like, an overall goal to this quest, or if it's just, like... Yeah, I don't know. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and I will see you next week for more.